Hey guys, how are ya? Thank you for clicking onto this video and please subscribe. Please, let's get those numbers up and share the video. Like the video. That way it's good for the algorithm. But thank you guys for even clicking onto this video. And I'm so excited today. I just want to say something. Americans, I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of Americans for doing this. So proud of you. For those who don't know, recently, something unfortunate happened in New York. One of the CEOs of a health insurance company called United Health in the US was shot in broad daylight on the streets of New York, coming out of his hotel. Bang! Got shot dead. Now, anyone remember that man has a wife, has kids, children, is dead now. So that's not nothing to celebrate about. Any person who dies, not a CEO, poor person, whatever, it's nothing to celebrate about. Right? Now, the reason why he got shot is speculation right now. It could be that because United Health has turned out to be one of those insurance companies with the highest number of not covering insurance. They have like a 30-something%, over 30% of insurance claims they deny them. So we don't know if that was the cause of this. We don't know, but insurance. Sorry, guys, but insurance, especially health insurance in the US is a big problem. That's not the whole point of this video. This video, I did this video because there's a guy called Ben Shapiro. For those who don't know them, who don't know him, this guy is like he talks like a drowning rat. Like a drowning cat. Let me put it that way. That's what this guy talks. So this guy is one of. This is just my observation, and I don't know why Americans haven't. It's for the love of God, I can't understand why a Christian conservative American would even listen to this guy. But yeah, for some weird reason, he has huge following of people. Okay? Now, this is how I know. If you are a Christian, this guy is not your friend. He'll spit on your grave. And here's the proof. I'm going to show you this video he did on Joe Rogan, where he pretty much... Now, watch.
I'm the only Christian that went after him publicly.
And that blew my mind because I listened to Ben Shapiro on Joe Rogan.
From a Jewish point of view, where we don't believe in the divinity of Christ, I
Right.
think that there you can make an argument that the Gospels, which were written,
He was just a prophet, and right?
significant. No, we don't even believe he was a prophet.
What do you think he was? What do you guys think?
What do I think he was historically? I think he was a Jew who tried to lead a revolt against the Romans and got killed for his trouble, just like a lot of other Jews at that time who were crucified for trying to lead revolts against the Roman and got killed for their trouble.
Talk about how Jesus Christ was a common criminal.
That is the godly thing to do. We respect one another.
The godly thing to do is to kill you.
The godly thing is to kill me.
That's right.
Yes?
That's what the Torah says.
The Torah says to kill us.
The Torah says that people who worship idols such as yourself, when there is a Sanhedrin,
To kill us.
yes.
Okay.
That's what the Torah
So
says.
we know how the Jewish people feel about Christians, yes? That you discriminate against Christians.
Christians are idol
You
worshippers.
discriminate.
So, as you see it there, now, this guy knows he has a huge following, right? He's got a huge following. And when you go onto a program like the Joe Rogan podcast, hundreds of millions of people are watching you. Hundreds of millions of people are watching you. Now, I used to be a Christian. I'm not a Christian anymore. I don't, and the reason why it's not because I hate Christians. No, it's because there's nothing that convinces me in the religion that convinces me that things they teach are real. That's all. If someone can show up today and someone prays, someone maybe with no legs, and they pray for him, and we see, I'm in Australia right now, but if we were to see a leg come out of the sky, even lands in Europe and starts moving all the way to Australia to come, and I'll probably say, yo, you guys are for real. There's some dude upstairs there that you guys worship, you know? So it's not like I don't hate anybody. I don't hate any religious people or whatever. I disagree with them, and that's okay. However, I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to burn either the Bible or the Quran or the Bhagavad Gita or something like that, you know, those Hindu texts. It's not going to be me, because I know there's hundreds, in some instances, even billions of people, like if we talk of Christianity and Muslims, there's billions of people who believe in those textbooks. And out of respect, I'll be very, very careful when I talk about, because I was a former Christian, most of the time I just disagree with how people run things. That's it. So I might disagree with somebody. But at the same time, if I was to talk about, let's say, Jesus or whatever, I'll acknowledge respect, first of all. This guy, he didn't do that. This is how you know people's true colors. He didn't do that. He could have said, you know what, I don't want to offend Christians out there, but this is whatever Judaism, which I don't even think it is personally. I think it's just it's BS. You know, this guy never did that. He just went and made Jesus look like, oh, he was just a common criminal. We don't care. Now, for the conservative Christian in you, if you're watching that and you still end up following this guy, something is wrong with you. I just don't get it. I don't get it. People say this guy is smart. Like I said, there's nothing smart about it. Oh, he has a high IQ. You know, if you hear this guy's conversations, if you hear his reasons for believing in what he believes in, if you hear, it doesn't even make sense. It's like stupidity. His understanding of history is very limited. I've heard him talk about so many things just the wrong way. His understanding of history is very limited. His understanding of current events is very limited. The only thing he's good at is dividing Americans. That's it. That's it. And I've known this from the first time I've seen watching this guy and his friend Walsh, whatever his name is. Walsh, all they're trying to do is divide the country. And I'm glad American people are waking up to this. It's not about Democrats or Republican. It's not about black or white or whatever, Hispanic. At the end of the day, you guys are living in one country. And if America is not doing well, it's not good for nobody. It's not absolutely not good for nobody. You don't need to be divided. You know, you don't need to be divided. You can disagree, but still hang out together. But these guys don't want that. They don't. And I'm going to tell you why these guys, especially this dude is not pro-America. I guarantee you, this man is not pro-America. If he had a choice, he's not going to choose America. Between America and the other country, and you know the country I'm talking about, he's not going to choose it. Because this dude is not pro-American. There's no pro-American born in this man. You know, first of all, in South American Christians, and for some weird reason, they keep following him. This guy is a Trojan horse. You know, he has a media channel in the United States that's working to divide the United States. You know, to divide the people in the United States. Who's funding his media company? People outside of the United States, or other people with dual citizenship whose number one allegiance is not with the United States. And that's why he can insult Americans. That's why his fundamental goal of their channel, is to divide America. He can insult black people, and they love that on this thing. You know, they love it. They love it. You know, like even when Candace Owens was there, when she was talking about black people, she was getting, you know, highly regarded. The moment she said about something that's not right in this world, they kicked her out. You know, and I don't even agree with everything Candace Owens says, but I've started to believe Candace Owens is more pro-America than these guys. That's why they had to kick her out, because she was putting America first. Those guys, Ben Shapiro, they're not America first. Hell no. How much does America pay him? And how much do the other guys pay him? That's why his allegiances. You know, it was just funny, like this guy, and people are wondering, what is it that made me make this video? I'm going to tell you something. Watch this video of President-elect Donald Trump speak with Jim Cramer. Just watch the video. Watch the video, please.
What do you have to say to the American investor in this country?
Well, I think you're going to see some very good days ahead. A lot of incentives are going to be given. You saw yesterday a $1 billion investment, and we give you very fast approvals. Nobody's come up with that one yet, although it seems pretty simple. I think you're going to have some great days ahead. We have to conclude a couple of bad wars that are going on. A lot of bad things are going on, but we'll get them done.
Do you think that we are in a situation where business will be far more embraced under you than currently?
Well, I don't want to really knock current, but I will tell you more than at any time, anywhere in the history of our country. I know people so much they're coming out of my ears. So we have great people.
Mark Zuckerberg?
Well, Mark Zuckerberg's been over to see me, and I can tell you Elon is another, and Jeff Bezos is coming up next week. And I want to get ideas from them. Look, we want them to do well. We want everybody, and we want great jobs, fantastic salaries. We want people to love, and, when they wake up in the morning, get up, and I love to go to work. I want to go to work. We want people working, and we want them working for a lot of money.
All right, Mr. President.
Thank
you so much. Good to talk to you again. Thank you.
If you saw in that video, President-elect Donald Trump was very, very presidential. That is a man who is pro-America. First of all, Jim Cramer, on his show, he was a supporter of the lady, I can't even remember what her name is, Harrison Ford. I can't remember what her name is, to be honest. He was a support. Kamala. I couldn't remember her name. He was a supporter of that, and he kept saying, "Oh, Kamala's policies will favor the economy and all that stuff." So you knew where his allegiance was, right? Now, President-elect went to the New York Stock Exchange to ring the bell, and that's the other sign, man. This guy, if everything goes well, the economy the stock market is gonna do very well. And I hope everything is doing works, because at the end of the day, the world needs a strong, well organized, and an America that's together instead of separated. I believe it's good for the world. That's my personal view. There's a lot of negative things you can say about America, and that's okay. But I believe the world needs it. Too many crazies out there. But at the same time, I feel like some people are milking this country, and I'm milking your country. And I'm going to show you this. If you look at the president, Jim Cramer approaches him. He knows Jim Cramer, President-elect knows Jim Cramer was not supporting him. He could have said, "No, I'm not going to talk to you." But no. He went there, very presidential, spoke to Jim Cramer. And when Jim Cramer was trying to put the current government in bad light, the president said, "No, we can't do that." This is a man who wants America united. All that rhetoric and all that stuff, that's in the past. He's one, the whole country needs to be behind him. This is a man who is pro-America, and he wants his country united. Now, let's go back to Ben Shapiro. So Ben Shapiro, because the CEO of United Health got shot, for some weird reason, he wants to bring this back to black and white, left and right, Democrat, Republican, black, white, left, right. Because that's their core. That's how they divide the country. I hope most of you have read Dalio's book of how countries collapse. And it doesn't start from the outside. It starts from inside. And this guy is a Trojan horse. They want that. Because, he's probably got a mansion right now or land, in Palestine already given to him. They milk America and divide it and destroy it. And the next day, they're on a plane after they've, anyway. You know what I mean. I can't say a lot on this, but you get the drift, right? They don't want that to go. President-elect Trump won with a landslide, and I tell you what, regardless of what you may think, black, brown, white people voted for him. The Democrats are not purely black. The black population is only about 10%. There's no way the Democrat will win if there was only black people voting for them. There's also a lot of white people vote for Democrats. But every time these guys want to divide, they try to make it about black and white. And this is what he started talking about. And I'm gonna show you. Watch this video. How his supporters reacted.
He tweeted, "The left is outright praising the first-degree murder of a health insurance CEO because he's a white male. If he was a CEO of the same company but was a black woman, you would not be seeing any of the gloating and celebration. I hope everyone understands this basic point." Sure, man. For example, on the first video that he posted where he hypocritically attacked the left, he got 4 times as many dislikes as he did likes. And on the second video that he uploaded, he got nearly 7 times as many dislikes as he did likes. And in the comment section, you see Ben Shapiro's conservative audience wake up to the propagandistic role that he plays specifically in their exploitation and subjugation in real time. And it was really, really encouraging to see this. So here's some examples from both of those videos. "They started a culture war, so we forget about the class war. Saw my lifelong hardworking father become bankrupt as a result of claims being denied after getting cancer. You were out of touch, man. Hate to break it to you, buddy, but it's not just the left who is sick of this. This just in, man with a $50 million net worth completely misses the point and is out of touch with the frustration of regular Americans. I'm not buying this left versus right shit anymore, Ben. I want healthcare for my family. Thank you, Ben, for showing us what a good dog you really are when it comes to defending your owners. Your rich privilege is showing, Ben. Not that good anymore at keeping the working class divided and angry at each other. Remember, guys, Ben has more in common with that CEO than he has with any of us. Quote, he had a wife and a family. Yeah, bro, so do the hundreds of thousands of people who are denied healthcare and die. Your business model requires us normal people to hate each other. Wow, maybe I've been wrong this entire time. Ben, I don't think you actually care about us. I think you just want our money. I think you want us to hate each other. Ben's net worth is around $50 million. He is a peer of Brian Thompson, not of us, the average American citizen. He makes money by generating hate and division. My brother-in-law died because they never approved the correct treatment for him. This is not a left versus right thing. I work in a factory in a deep red state. My coworkers all voted for Trump and wear his merch. They were laughing at the incident. It's not just the left. The perfect out-of-touch response from a rich kid who never struggled. And finally, starting to realize your entire career is built off getting ordinary working folks to hate each other.
Boy, I just love that. I love it. I love it. You know, they turned against him because everyone realized it doesn't matter whether you're Democrat, Republican, whether you are white or black, whether you're left or right. We all want health. You know, and these guys, they don't care. These companies, these insurance companies, they don't care. They don't say, oh, this guy is a Republican, allow it. This guy is Democrat, deny them. Or this guy is Democrat, allow it. This guy is Republican. They don't do that. For them, it's all about money. And what does Ben Shapiro have? Money. Money. You know, so for him, healthcare is not a problem. If they don't accept, these guys don't say, you just go and pay for it because he's already got millions of dollars by dividing the American people. This is why they're making money. And in this, if you look, he was trying to take it there. Oh, it's the left. You know, the Democrats. Dude. And if you get the information about the same guy that killed this guy, he's not a Democrat or Republican. He listens to both sides from the evidence that people have gathered thus far. So, but you have to be very careful with these people, guys. But for most of you Americans that responded on that and that are waking up and realizing that some of these guys are just here to milk us and keep you divided, which is something actually even in the comments they say. You know, you're trying to divide us. Now, I can't put up with that crap anymore. Most of people say that. And that's the right way to go. You got to protect your company. Your country. You have to protect your country from people like him with dual citizenship. Because I tell you what, if push comes to shove, that money's off to his other country, his favorite country, his number one country. That man ain't pro-America. No way. No way. That's why they gotta keep the momentum going because they know once you guys come together and you realize just how crooked these people are, they're not gonna be millionaires anymore. You know, no one's gonna take them seriously and no one is gonna listen to him. You know, because I heard even before he started, oh, if you want to pay whatever, $35 or something like that, don't pay crap to listen to people like him. You know, he's not there because and this is what people don't understand. It's not necessarily poor people who are going to destroy the country. No, it's not. It's actually people with the ability to do. If you are poor, you don't matter in this world. Let me just put it that way. If you got no money, no one gives a shit about you. Let me just be real. Sorry, excuse my French, but if you got no money, no one cares about you. It's only people with real money that matter in this world. They are the one who affect politics, the results. They are the one who move people. So you got to look at people with the most money, because those are the guys with influence. And this guy has got a lot of people in his pocket supporting him and doing all sorts of stuff. When it comes to destroying America, he will say anything. He will insult black people. He will insult white American conservatives. He will insult. He just, when it comes. But the other group, they got nothing negative to say. And there's no way this guy is smart. This guy is not smart. Listen to his facts about history. He knows nothing. Current affairs, he knows nothing. He thinks killing babies is a good thing. Now, that's not what intelligent people do. There's a guy, I watched this, it actually is an American guy. I think he's got like 200 IQ, something like that. So far he's the smartest known person. I'm pretty sure there's people smarter around the world who are just not known. But he's the smartest known person. This guy is isolated. He lives by himself. And you can see, because there's a lot of BS in this, where a smart person will pick that up. Ben Shapiro can't pick that up because he's part of the BS. That's not smart. This man is not smart. It's not the guy you listen to. He's got a terrible, terrible voice. My voice ain't great, but Ben Shapiro takes it to another level. This guy sounds like a drowning cat. Yeah. And then what do you mean? What do you say? What do you say now? It's just, come on, man. Come on, sound like a man. Sound like a man. Have bass in your voice, for God's sake. Jeez. Secondly, I don't even think that guy can fight for America. Do you see that guy holding a gun? No. If we put that guy and Candace Owens in the ring, I'm putting money on Candace. Not him. There's nothing you can learn from this guy. There's no intelligence. There's nothing like, oh, I can learn about how to be a strong man and be a man. You're not going to learn it from him. Let's just be honest. The guy's a piece of crap. But for some reason, because he's in the dividing of the American people, it's very, very rewarding. And that's how there's a problem, because there's so many people giving this guy money to keep doing that. They're milking money from the American people. Milking it. While most Americans have to do 3 jobs to survive, these guys are milking it. Milking the country's money. Milking it. Sending money to stupid things that American people don't even like. Man, I hope you guys can start doing your own research about where your money is being spent. You got to ask yourself a question. Why do you need to do 3 jobs for most people just to have a good living, when you've done everything? And I'm not even talking about, I had a woman during like a Senate questioning. This woman she's done everything right. She's going to school, gotten degrees and all that stuff, and she still needs to do 2 jobs. And yet, these guys are coming in, divide the country, and while you guys are divided and bickering, these guys are milking the money, sending it to the other country. And it has no benefit to America whatsoever. Imagine if all that money that leaves America was spent on the American people. Just think of that. Think of the benefits that is going to have. Spend on American people, spend it on the military improvement, use more tech. You already winning, guys. You got Google, you got all these big multinational companies that are winning. So you can't allow yourself to let these people fool you. These guys ain't smart to fool you. He definitely can't fool me. And I could debate Ben Shapiro any day, anywhere, and I'll tell you what, I'll win that debate. Because I don't think this guy has any knowledge of history. I don't even think he has any knowledge of Judaism. I don't think he has that. And also I don't even think he has social skills. And also I don't even think this guy knows how to respect people. The only thing in these people, him and the other Welsh guy, is just hate. They want to keep this hate thing going. They're still posting about Black Lives Matter. I think they should be posting more about AIPAC. Hey, Black Lives Matter. No one gives a crap about Black Lives Matter. Most black people didn't believe in that. It was made up by the same people who are trying to make it sound like, oh, black people didn't care about that. That's just the truth. But anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. But I'm so proud of you Americans. At least you're seeing people for who they are. Like Warren Buffett says, like everyone does so well when the economy is doing well. They become superstars as, he's predicting and this stuff, and they're making a lot of money. But when the tide is gone, that's when you find out who's swimming naked. And you guys are looking at these people, and now you're seeing them naked. You're seeing who's been swimming naked, and it's these people. Don't listen to them. Focus on rebuilding this. You have a great country that the world needs. Stick together because you all need each other. You can disagree, and that's okay. You don't have to agree on everything. But don't remain divided, guys. You have a president, incoming president. The whole country should fall behind them and support in whatever it does. Because at the end of the day, America has to win. And you have a president who's pro-America. Not these guys. This guy, Ben Shapiro, is not pro-America. I guarantee you that. I can put all my net worth on to prove that he is not pro-America. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.